LED front headlights. You're also going to have full LEDs in the rear, and you're also going to have the front adaptive lighting system, which pivots your headlights 15 degrees as you're going into turns. So as you turn your wheel, the lights are going to move 15 degrees in the direction of your turn to help you get better visibility at night. And then of course you also have the LED fogs as well. Of course you do have the Mazda radar cruise control, which is housed behind the Mazda logo. And of course you do get the nice CX-9 signature look of the grille being represented by a samurai. You also get the Mazda radar cruise control. The sensor for that is found behind the Mazda logo here in the front of the car. You still have the classic CX-9 front grille that looks like the samurai sword, little Japanese philosophy. And still you get that nice low profile aggressive look. As many of you are much aware, the Mazda quality and the backup camera and the 360 camera last year was not the greatest. Look at this upgrade, holy cow. Mazda has obviously improved the quality of both the front and the rear cameras as well as the 360 camera. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it into reverse here. Look at that. And the trajectory lines are going to move with the wheel now. So as I turn the wheel, sorry about the shakiness, you can see the trajectory of the yellow line changing. Much overdue, and a good job Mazda on the upgraded camera quality. So we still have our front and rear parking sensors, of course. So as you get closer and closer to any object behind you, using this as an example, you're going to hear a beep. And as you get closer, when you hear the beep that's continuous, that's when you want to stop. You do get the nice 20-inch tires on the CX-9. Comes standard with the all-weather tires, 20 inches. So of course you still get the heads-up display in the Grand Touring. It's going to display the speed limit as well as cruise control information, as well as any navigation instructions that you have going. So you still get the heads-up display, very good passive safety feature on the CX-9. Of course you still get the Mazda advanced keyless entry system. If the key's down in your purse or in your book bag, you don't need to fish it out anymore. Come up to the door, as long as the key's within range, just push this button once to unlock the driver door, twice in a row to unlock all doors, which you can change those settings in the settings menu in the system. Looking at our air conditioning control panel unit here, we still have our heated steering wheel right here up top. We have our heated seats, 3 levels, high, medium, low, and off. You have a power button here. This is going to be a rear defroster, internal air circulation, front and rear defrosters here. I'm sorry, this is not the rear defroster. That is for your rear AC control unit back in the second row, which we'll go over in a minute. Heated seats for the passenger, ventilated seats for the driver. Same thing, got 3 levels, high, medium, low, and off. AC on or off right here, fan speed minus, fan speed plus, airflow direction, and ventilated seats for the passenger. And of course, you do get dual zone climate. You have independent temperatures on each side of the vehicle. And to sync them up, boom, just like that. So the infotainment system for the Mazda CX-9 in 2021 and for every other model, they're all going to be the same look now. So before we had those 2 different styles of the infotainment system, the CX-5 and the CX-9 and the CX-3, and yeah, those 3 had a similar one that had a more square look to it, and the menu was left to right instead of top to bottom, and it was a touch screen. Now they're all going to be just like the Mazda 3 and the CX-30 were last year, which is going to be this more sleek look, a lot more responsive, not a touch screen any longer. So if you want to command it, you're going to have to go through voice, or as always through the commander knob, which by design falls in your hand when your arm's on the armrest. Can accomplish everything you need to accomplish in the system with just 3 simple movements of your hand: twist, push, and joystick-like movement. Surrounding buttons are going to be your easy access buttons for the menu. Back 1, entertainment menu, home menu, navigation menu, favorites button here, and we have our volume knob. Left to decrease, right to increase, push to mute and unmute. You have your 2 cup holders up front, your center console that opens up. You have some space here for your phone, and then these are your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay connectors right here. And you also have an SD card slot where the navigation chip will go upon delivery of the vehicle. Of course, you still get the blind spot monitoring system. And this year they increased the range from 25 feet to 27 feet. So as soon as someone gets within a 27-foot radius behind you, you're going to see this emblem appear in the mirror. And if you didn't see that emblem for whatever reason, you put your blinker on in that direction, then you're going to get a second layer of security, and the car is going to provide an audible tone letting you know that someone is currently within that 27-foot range, and you should check your surroundings before switching lanes. You're also going to get lane keep assist and lane departure warning system in this car, represented by this screen here. Now the car in the screen represents this car as the driver, and the black lines next to the car represent the lane keep assist feature. So the system works over 32 miles an hour. So as soon as you go above 32 miles an hour, these hollowed out black lines will turn solid white, letting you know that the vehicle is currently scanning the lanes of the road. Now, let's say that it's left, or it's white on the left side, and we happen to cross the dashed line on the road. The vehicle is going to sense that. It's going to send a slight vibration to the steering wheel on the 3 and 9 o'clock positions. And you'll also see an amber line appear here in this screen and in the heads-up display just above. You do get the nice 12-speaker Bose surround sound audio system. Love this system. If you haven't listened to it yet, I highly recommend it. You literally feel the music surrounding you, and it is an amazing, amazing system. You've got some more speakers down here. There's some hidden in front of or underneath the front cowl to prevent any moisture damage from getting into the bass speakers. And then you also have a subwoofer in the back of the car underneath the spare tire, or I'm sorry, mounted on top of the spare tire. Here you still have the nice security tray if you want to keep a laptop or anything hidden from anyone that may be looking in from outside the car. Underneath here, spare tire, jack tools are all included. And as mentioned, sitting on top of the spare tire is the amplifier for the Bose audio system. So again, amazing, amazing audio system. And of course, you'll also get roadside assistance for 3 years as well. And Mazda figured out that by covering up these side storage containers, they go pretty deep. You can store some extra utensils or things, or tools, things of that nature down in there. It also helps dampen the road noise. So CX-9 is a very, very quiet and smooth ride, and this helps quite a bit in achieving the quiet levels. You have third row USB ports and 2 cup holders on each side. So you got one USB port and 2 cup holders on each side of the third row. Very convenient. And this is the amount of storage space we're looking at with all of the seats folded down. Not bad. You do have the powered liftgate, which is reprogrammable. If you want to reprogram its height, simply manually select where you would like it to go to. Come over to this button right here, hold it in for 5 seconds. You're going to hear a beep. That is confirming its position. Next time it opens, it's going to open to this spot right here. So easy. But wait, there's more. You also have the very cool hands-free liftgate. The sensors for this are found underneath the right and left tailpipes. So if you want to swing it open with your foot, simply come over here, put your foot underneath the tailpipe, and go just like that. Look at that. And you can also close it as well. Hey, look, it went to the position we just set. Weird. Oh, wait. Hands-free. Perfect. You do get roof rails that are going to come standard on the CX-9 Grand Touring. Very nice look, especially with this red exterior. God, that is beautiful. Oh, Mazda. Check this feature out. So you hold down this button. Whoa. So your second row seats do recline. The recliner is right here. So you just lift this up just like that, and the seats will lay 15 degrees reclined. So if you want to take a nap in the second row, very easily done in the CX-9. By the way, look at that interior design. Isn't this beautiful? Don't you just want one? I do. Here is your air conditioning control unit in the second row. And you also get heated seats in the second row. So you get to warm your butts up in the wintertime, and your kids' butts too. So now you're all going to be warm and happy together. Now I know what you're thinking, holy crap, this is a lot of buttons for my kids to press and mess with while we're driving. Don't worry, because with the button in the front that's highlighted, it says rear, there's an amber light on it. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. That is the control switch for back here. So if you don't want the kids messing with any buttons, simply turn that off. They won't be able to mess with these controls any longer. Of course, Mazda being the #1 in safety this year, you do have the curtain airbags found in each side of the pillars on each side of the car. In the event of an accident, if anyone is struck from that side of the car, the airbag is going to fan out and curtain all of the glass to prevent any projectile injury from happening. So very, very good. Go Mazda. And of course, if you want to protect your children or babies in car seats from the hot Texas sun, or if it happens to be hot where you live, you do have the second row sunshades. Simply pull up and clip them on right there. And there you go. You have one on each side of the second row, by the way. If you want to gain entrance to the third row and you don't have the captain's chairs option, which by the way, there's a captain's chairs option, come up here to the back of the seat. There's a lever. Simply pull this lever up, just like that, and all in one motion, it slides forward. See, I did that with one hand. So easy. And there is air vents on the floorboards for ventilation in the third row. You're gonna have an 8-way and 8-way driver and passenger adjustable seats, both with lumbar. And in the Grand Touring, you do get the nice chrome accented keys rather than the black ones found in the trims below. So there you have it, the 2021 CX-9 Grand Touring. It is available in an all-wheel drive option, which will add in the off-road traction assist feature. The main differences from last year to this year is going to be the updated camera quality, and that's mainly it actually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.